Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas, guys. How you doing? I hope you guys are having a great time with your family. I hope everybody's enjoying uh, food, good food, friends, and I hope that you all are safe. I just wanted to come on here and show my face today to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas and to just chat just a bit if you're able. Okay, guys? I don't know if you can hear me. I need to turn that music off. But guys, hey, how you doing? Hello, all. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself today. I don't know if you got a chance to see my title. My title says, "Did you guys see that Christmas proposal?" Now I'm not trying to, uh, uh, be a bearer of bad news, but I want to get you guys' opinion about that. I want to let you guys know what I think about that. How y'all doing today? How you doing, Tamara, Cynthia, Jacqueline? I hope all of you guys are doing quite well today. This weekend, we're getting through the weekend, guys. It was a cold weekend, but we were with family and friends, and it's starting to warm up a little bit. So I'm glad of that. You guys doing okay? Well, guys, I don't know if you saw my title. My title says, "Did you guys see that Christmas proposal?" Well, before we begin, guys, I want to go on here and say hello to a few of my family friends. I've just spoke of you guys, but I want to just see what you guys have to say. Tamara, how you doing, darling? Cynthia, we all are doing good. Merry Christmas to you too, darling. Terry, Glamour of two. Everybody is doing good. I hope all is well. Well, guys, guess what? I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm gonna give you guys my opinion about all of this. As you guys know, Pimp Juice, I call him Pimp Juice because he be pimping all over the screen, And his lady friend, he decided to propose to her. To me, I don't think it's genuine. What I mean by that, I know, hey, I guess some people will say, he did propose. A lot of people don't propose today, women, XYZ. It's the way it was done. He asked her, "Do you want to get married?" As if he's doing her a favor. You understand? I mean, I know people are different. They have their own approach about things or how they want to do things. I just don't think it's genuine. I don't think it's genuine because that's one reason why I don't think it's genuine because it's the way it was presented. He got on the screen, wanted to make sure y'all saw the ring that he purchased. Now, I don't say he don't like the young lady. He may like her, but I don't think that proposal was genuine. It's because the way he went about doing it. Okay, he gonna ask her, "Do you want to marry me?" He didn't. Now he didn't ask it. He should have said, "Will you marry me?" You know what I'm saying? Will you marry me? Okay. It just didn't feel right. And see, they got a volatile relationship. They always fighting. They always into it with one another. And the thing about all that is, if you're going to marry a person, you need to accept them for who they are. You need to accept their children. You see what I'm saying? I don't see any children around. They indicated that the young lady have children. So why is the child is not accepted or around the two? You understand? Maybe for whatever reason. The child could be in the custody of the father for whatever reason. But I just find it kind of questionable, family. You see? I know everybody do things differently, but I'm not sold on that. I'm not sold on this internet. Let me show you the ring I bought. I'm gonna propose to, and will you marry me? Will you marry me? It just didn't seem right. It just didn't seem real, y'all. Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But baby, that didn't look right and it didn't feel right. It ain't for me to feel, but I felt it. I felt that was that wasn't it. That wasn't it, family. I'm sorry. That wasn't it. And you know what, family? Let's think about it. Could he be doing this to try to show up Latrice? Could he be doing this to try to make her jealous because Latrice done moved on and found her a young man and moved on? And the young man don't look too bad. He don't look too bad either. And he got an accent. She sound like she may have gotten him from the islands. And maybe he feels some kind of way about that family. I don't know. Folks can be doing things to make folks jealous. See that? Hey. That's what I'm saying, baby. I just it don't. And see, they got a lot going on. Me, I wouldn't want to be marrying somebody that we always fighting all the time. Now, what you think gonna happen when you get married? If this is happening before you get married, what do you think gonna happen when you get married? Okay, if you guys are on rocky level, you're getting your clothes thrown out once every 2 months, and then you guys got to have that camera to show each other up, and then when the mate get on here or the female get on here and wants to talk, you want to snatch the phone out of here. Y'all got this internet controlling y'all relationship because you're very volatile, you're up and down. So do you think they should get married? I don't think they should get married for those reasons. See, folks, you got to be careful, when you're talking about marriage. Marriage is a commitment, okay? You can't be selfish with it. You have to give yourself. What I mean by that? Sometimes you got to make sacrifices. Some stuff you got to, you may not want to do, but you got to be understanding enough of that mate, forgiving, loving that person almost more than yourself, almost, because you want to see them happy. You see what I'm saying? You want to see them safe. You can't be selfish with marriage. And right now, I don't think they're ready for that. I don't think they are ready for that. And then when the young lady asked him, she said, what are you doing? What you doing, pimp juice? She may not have said pimp juice. What, he was on his knee, but he never would come out and ask her. You see what I'm saying? He may be got some feelings for her, but as far as marriage, I don't think y'all ready for that. I just don't think so, because I don't think he's genuine. He was genuine when he asked you. And first of all, and then we outside looking in the relationship, that relationship ain't solid. I wish I had my other hand where I could put both of them together. It ain't solid. And then you got to look at your financial status. Is he working? Or is it just you working? I heard at one point you were working a couple of jobs. Or this is your only income. Is he at home while you working? Or is he at home on the internet cheating with them women while you gone? Now, I ain't trying to break up your marriage before y'all hook, he and jump. I'm just trying to get you to think. Okay? You got it. This is supposed to be for the long haul, not just for camera. Lights, camera, action. You got to be real with this thing. I wouldn't want to be getting married to somebody just for no play. Is it worth it? And the way you talk, where y'all was, moving around in that apartment, I hope he no, they said you was the aggressor. I don't know. They said the female was the aggressor. But anyway, family, let's go to the drawing board and let me see what some of you guys think about that proposal. Do you think it was genuine? Do you think they're ready for marriage? And what will be the reason why you give your answers? So let's go here. Cynthia Green, how you doing? I would have said ATL. No, ATL, no. In my opinion, you see what I'm saying? I think it was all for show. I think he was. He may have gotten the ring, and because he spent a few dollars on the ring, she supposed to marry it. No, it takes more than that, darling. It takes more than that. I don't think you read it. I don't think you. And you need to be having some kind of being a financial position to be talking about marrying somebody. Okay. No, baby. No, that ain't it. It wouldn't be it for me. I would have to require more than that. You ain't asking me to marry. I know. But the point I'm making to you is this. No, I don't think it's real. And I think they was doing something for, I think he was doing that for show. Sure, what you say? She gained a lot of weight. You know what, girl? I think I can gain a few too. Them hog maws. That's why I gained some weight too. That's why I didn't do all that big cooking for Christmas. I didn't do all that. You know what? Eating all that food, baby, you spread out like wildfire. You hear me? So I'm still trying to get the Thanksgiving pounds down. So I didn't do no big cooking. I cooked, but I didn't do all that dressing in the hog maw and the XYZ and the no ma'am. I didn't do all that, but I did cook. It wasn't what I cook. I'm telling y'all what I cooked. Some spaghetti. I didn't even put no ground beef in it. I fried some chicken and made some mixed vegetables, some corn and green beans. That was it. I wasn't finna cook all that food. And that was just as good. You know? But yeah, you know, she did get a little thick there though, didn't she? Mm-hmm. But I tell you, family, I don't think they should get married. I'm gonna act like a counselor now. I don't think that she'll get married. Because at one point, I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was a lot of distrust. She distrusted him, saying that he was interacting with these women on this YouTube, you know, having these secret conversations. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think he mentioned that she threw his clothes down outside or somewhere down the stairs. And if I'm not mistaken, he talking about getting his own house. That one, his own place, and that wasn't that long ago. But now you want to get married? Just because you buy her a ring don't mean you marriage material. What's wrong with getting her a ring? She didn't got to marry you because you bought a ring. It requires more than that. And he might be doing this to make Latrice jealous. Because Latrice got her she got her man from the islands. Yeah. How y'all doing? Alex Lane, Merry Christmas, baby. I don't think a gator is marriage material. What Alex said? He don't even care about her kids. This is truly sad. You see, that's what I'm saying. How can you marry a man, as they say, don't even welcome your children? I don't see him around them children. What a gift set for the child? Did you buy that child her children anything? Okay, did the children sit down at a table and y'all eat a spread as a family? What is that? Oh no, baby. If you can't accept me and my children and our God, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. You got to at least love on the kids. Come on, family. I don't know what kind of love these people used to or want to or settle for, but that ain't it, baby. And I'm saying because people sometimes don't see the big picture. They only see that situation. But you got to think about when somebody else come in that equation, how would they be as a husband? You see what I'm saying? How would they be if you got sick? How would they be if you didn't have money and they needed to be the one out there working until you able to get up and work for whatever reason? It's a whole lot of possibilities of things coming up that, you know, you may have to think about, you know, the what ifs. Because if he's showing himself just on internet about this YouTube stuff and your current situation that you're in, why would you marry a person like that? There's a lot going on. And I definitely wouldn't be marrying nobody on probation. Is he still on probation? You think I'm going to marry a man that's on probation? I'm not going to marry nobody on probation. I'm telling you, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Well, Pat, he could have been a millionaire. He could have been top dog or whatever. It just, no, there's something in the way. And right now, it wouldn't be a good time. You see, family, that's the way I would see things. And I don't know. Everybody look through a different lens. Okay? So be it. But no, you got to think about yourself, your future, your family. You see what I'm saying? And they done got to an age, I don't know how old they are. You got to be a little bit more established. And your head got to be on right. You can't be just marrying somebody because they want to marry. You know how many times folks done proposed to me about getting married? No, baby. No, we can't do that. We cannot do that. You got to be marriage material. It ain't that many to propose to me, but I'm just saying I have been presented with proposals. And no, sir. That can't happen. Blessings, Hot Topic. What you say? They've been together for almost 2 years and they live together. We all do not know what goes on behind doors with him and her children. I mean, we've all took chances with relationships. Well, blessings, hot topic. That's a true statement. But we ain't all to my marrying them just because we took chances. You see, and that chance, 2 years. Within those 2 years, I hear blessing hot topic. I mean, you wanna keep an open mind about things, and just because somebody proposed to you about being want to marry you, that don't mean you need to go out there and marry them, because that may be your first proposal, or he asked to marry me. Now you got to look at the onset of things. Okay, what is it that we have done within these 2 years? Have we accomplished anything? Does the good outweigh the bad? You get a scale and weigh, does the good outweigh the bad? You see what I'm saying? And based off what we see on the screen and how they met, they talked about the young lady being a relative of Latrice. And if Latrice had the man, and if you the cousin, that don't even sound right there. I'm not gonna go behind my relative or my cousin and get their man and tell me I'm marrying them. I don't do stuff like that, and I don't think she should do no mess like that. But she said she ain't related to it. Okay, let's say she ain't related to it. But look at the 2 years that they were in that relationship. I seen more fighting than anything. Now I didn't say she didn't care about him. I didn't say he didn't care about her. What I said, I think marriage, if that's all you want out of life, you want somebody at home on the internet while you go and work. And if they're on probation, if that's what you want for a husband, by all means. Well, PatriciaE-TV just coming to you, just giving our viewpoints. And I'm so glad, Miss Blessing, that you have your viewpoint. And I thank you, because everybody ain't going to think the same. Thank you, Miss Blessing. Hot topics. I thank you, baby, for that. I appreciate that. Now, let's see who else out here. BM, what you said? I believe they will get, you think they're going to get married? Ooh, okay. BM said, I believe they will get married. He may not be marriage material to us, but she is attracted to that type of man. Her only requirement is that he does not cheat. Wishing them the best, though. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if he's cheating. I mean, we went by what she said he was doing. We went by she telling us that he was, entertaining the women on these YouTube streets. Now, if this is how he make his money, if this is how he get on here, and some of these women support him, will that be do you think he's gonna let YouTube go? You think he's gonna let those supporters go that's been kind of talking to him, which they may even be still talking to him? She don't know. You see what I'm saying? Look, I ain't trying to cause no division. I'm just trying to see. I just see it this way. A lot of people see it a certain way. Now, if they get married, hey, I wish you well. However, people need to examine things before they get into things. You know what I'm saying? Is he marriage material? Are you guys financially able or ready to get married? Okay. Do you find yourself fighting all the time? Is he abusive? Is she abusive? If either one of them, verbally abusive, mentally abusive, controlling, you see what I'm saying? Do any one of them not respect another? Because at one point he was putting the cameras on and she said, I don't want to be put on the camera. He acts like he wanted to force on the camera. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that has changed. But let's talk about the relationship with your child. How do he feel about your child? Will he accept that child? You see what I'm saying, family? Will he accept that child? Now, if he's not willing to accept that child, whenever you spend time with him, you can't bring the child and then y'all spend some time together, that's a problem. I find that being a problem. And my advice would be, if that is an issue, I would warn you not to do it. Okay? But thank you, BM. I appreciate you, baby. I thank you. I thank you, BM. Let's go over to the next person. Miss Harper Rowe, what you said? Right love on the young children. Right on. You got to love your babies. Because if I have to pick and choose between the man that I'm supposed to love and I love my child, but you want me to pick you over them, no, baby, that'll never work. It would never. work unless you are a weak-minded woman, unless you, I'm just telling you now, unless you have low self-esteem, unless you have low self-worth, and then other things start turning. If you feel that kind of way, then guess what? Abuse will start trickling in. You understand me? Because they now have that kind of control over you. Control the way you think. Who you can hang with. I mean, yeah, that's called cable. Who you can hang with. You see what I'm saying? What you wear, where you can go, who you can and it seemed at some point he was getting a little you know, itchy. What word I want to use? That ain't the word. He had some concerns about her being on this social media platform. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people was gravitating to her, giving her their attention, because she is a pretty girl. They was gravitating to her, getting her attention, and her rating started going up. And he questioned. I don't think he liked that. So now, if you are jealous of my accomplishment or a person's accomplishment, you don't want to do nothing because you don't want them to outshine you. But now I find that to be a problem. I find that to be a problem, family. You see, I'm just saying it's some other things that they need to work on. You see what I'm saying? Before marriage. All right. Thank you, Miss Harper. Thank you, Miss Harper. Because you cannot change a grown person. You sure can't change nobody grown. You're absolutely right. But you can see, because it's right there in your face. I told y'all, heard that statement. I said, don't make no excuses for people. When something happened, it is what it is. Look at it for what it is. Don't make no excuses. Oh, he might not be this, but he did propose. We need to wish the best. I don't need to wish the best for nothing. When I'm looking at you and your behavior. You see, that's how folks get caught up in trap. And they be like, the warning signs be right there in front of your face. So we make excuses. Don't make no excuses. See it for what it is. You see what I'm saying, family? And what I see, I don't think they're ready to get married. That's a lot they got to do. Long as that social media is the focal of that, if they make that social media, you know, the primary glue in that relationship, that ain't the word I want to say. But if that social media is more, if they love that social media more than they love that relationship, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And why do you get on social media and not discuss some things that could be discussed privately? That's going to show you right there. When things cannot be discussed privately without getting on social media, you got a problem. All right. Remember that. If I had to get on social media and and you got to get on here and say, you threw my clothes down the steps and I'm this and that, this ain't her real house. And this happened not long ago, family. This happened not long ago. All right. So I don't know. I'm all for marriage. I'm all for marriage. I'm all for relationships, especially if it's you're working on something good. You see, family? I'm all for that. But if I see you out here on social media clowning that woman out, talking bad about her, and she's doing the same thing to you, and I can't bring my children around, y'all always fighting, y'all relationship up and down, and then now all of a sudden you come out the woodwork and say, hey, you want to get married? Do you want to get married? And it seemed like he wasn't even sure himself when he asked. Listen to the voice. Listen to the tone. Family, I thank you. I thank you, Miss Harper. Bobby Davis, Merry Christmas, baby. Alex Lane, what you say? Marriage supposed to be holy, romantic, and a blessing. Okay? This relationship also have a domestic. Did you hear what Miss Alex said? This relationship also have a domestic violence concept. This is a mistake. I hope she see it before it's too late. You know what? All of this is I think it's for TV. That's what I think. I don't think he's going to marry her. I don't think so. I think this is all a ploy. All right. For whatever reason, I don't think, now she may have felt some kind of way, but when she was asking him, her hand was on her hip, she was asking him, well, what you trying to say? He couldn't even get it out. He could not get it out. Family, you ain't, I'm not easily fooled. I'm not easily fooled. And if you do decide to get married, I think y'all making a mistake. I think you're making a mistake and you're marrying each other for the wrong reason. So I think you need to take time. And you know, you got to find out if you're equally yoked. I don't think they're equally yoked. I just don't think they're equally yoked, guys. Okay. And I'm just trying to offer some sound advice to the young lady. Know your worth. If you want to marry a man that's still on probation, is he still on probation? You want to marry a man that's not working. Now he working on the YouTube. You know, he may be getting a few dollars on the YouTube. If you want to marry a man that love his habit more than he love you. Now, if you can't take that stack of weed and pour it down the drain without him choking you out, you might be on something. But there's too much stuff going on. It's too much stuff going on. Just let you say no. So if I was the young lady, I wouldn't fall for it. No. Don't block your blessing. You marry somebody that may slow you down, and at some point in life, girl, no, ma'am. I don't think so. I don't think it's genuine. I don't think that proposal was genuine. I don't think they should get married. No. Okay? No. What you said, Audie girl, you said, I'm so happy for their unity. Well, thank you, Miss Audie girl. Well, that's all that look like. Some kind of unity, and that's about it. What kind of unity it is? You know? What kind of unity is it? Cheryl Wilson, he just had Tree's picture on his page a few weeks ago saying, look here. Y'all, wait a minute now. I don't mean to laugh at this thing here because it is Christmas. And he tried to do it on it's Christmas Eve. And, you know, a lot of people have the Christmas spirit. And in their hearts, they want well for these people. We would want well for them, too, if they equally yoked. If they equally yoked, we would want well, too. But I would run. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be in a relationship with nobody and just sitting at home all day on the internet ain't working. You got to be doing something, player. You got to be doing something. You know, waiting on a once a month check, baby. You got to have some more skills. You know what I'm saying? You got to be no. What you value? Do you think you're not worthy of anything better than what you're selling? I think she's settling. He could be or somebody's settling. Somebody is settling. And what you say, Marquita? 100. Jay brother, what you say? Good evening to the Miss P. Happy holidays to all. Enjoy. Happy holidays to you too, baby. Harper Road. BM, what you say? He may be the best man that she has ever had. And if abuse fall in line with that, maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for a change for better. If he is the best thing she ever had, well, maybe it's time for a change. Okay? Time for something better. You see? You moving in a different realm. You're on social media. You interact with a lot of people. You know how many people out here in this world? And this channel can challenge you to meet and greet so many people, to get to know people. You see what I'm saying? But that can be dangerous too. So you have to be careful about that. But you know what you say? It could be the best man that she has ever dated. Well, sometimes people don't require much, but I'm just saying. Through the lens that I'm looking through, I just don't think that relationship is worthy of marriage right now because some things I feel that they need to work on. They need to work on some things they need to reevaluate before they make that commitment because marriage is a serious thing. Marriage is a serious thing. You got to be selfless. You can't be selfish when you're married. Okay? you need to help, because finances can cause a marriage to divide. When somebody is trying to work and you're not working, and then they have certain things that they want to talk to you about and serious about, and you just brush it under the rug and you don't care about their feelings. You inconsiderate about the things that they say. You see what I'm saying? Your way or no way. No, that don't work like that. It doesn't work like that, family. And if that's how you are before you get started, don't get started that way, because it ain't gonna work. I'm telling you. If you know anything about marriage, it's two, not one. You see, y'all got to work together on things. You know, you can't be going out buying no $10,000, 10 and $20,000 dog, and you ain't got nothing but a pack of hot dogs in the refrigerator. Can't do that. You understand? You can't go out here and buy all these sacks of weed, and then guess what? Your rent can't get paid. You see what I'm saying? Poor management. You don't manage your business. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but I'm saying if that is what's happening, baby girl, you ain't gonna tell us all. If that's what's happening, don't do it. You see, taking your money and going to the weed man, and I got to take my money and pay on the light bill and the gas bill. And whatever money you get, you smoking it up and drinking it up. We ain't coming together on nothing. Now, I'm not saying that's what's happening, but I'm saying if that is what's happening, don't do it. You know, sometimes people get blind and they may need voices like ours to let them know, hey, baby, step back, reevaluate, take a look at what's going on. You see? So you get lost in the sauce. When y'all got love and sex mixed in there, you get confused. You see what I'm saying? You get confused. All right? Step back. Because people are looking. They see what's coming out. See? But if y'all loving and sexing on each other and you know, watching a movie, eating popcorn every now and then again, and then slapping each other around, and you get back in the bed, you get confused about what he did last week. All right? I know it's easy said than done, but I think you should wait. That's what I think. Thank you, BM. What you say, Alex Lane? What you say? I believe he will bounce if he ever got sick and could not make money. There's a lot of stuff going on. That man, when he presented that, when he said, do you want to get married? He was asking like, do you want to get married? I'm like, what is this, a script or something? What the cameraman on the side? It just didn't seem real, family. It didn't seem real. And then, you know, she was asking, what you trying to say? He couldn't get it out. He couldn't get it out. Child. Miss Harper, what you said, Miss P? Don't override my mind. Better holler. Better holler. Okay. I know what that means, Miss Harper Rowe. Alex Lane, you speaking facts, Patricia. You know we talking about the truth. And then don't leave the kids out. Now y'all come on, family. Now, family. Now y'all been watching this family, these people from afar. Do it appear that the children are welcome in the relationship? I don't know if Coco got any kids. And if he don't, this young lady I think she presented she had a son. I don't never see that baby with them in that circle. And maybe everything ain't for us to see, family. We may not see everything. But you know, when you got some people that are together all the time on these cameras and they have children, you're going to see them children. You're going to know that they got kids. Because that man going to welcome them children in his arms, loving arms. Going to treat them like they his. You see what I'm saying? I ain't seen none of that. Hey, I guess they don't show it all, family. What you say, Miss Holla? Yeah, Inez Williams. You said, I believe that he don't know any better. Could be. Could be. You know what? Could be. Could be, Miss Inez. That could be his way of saying, will you marry me? You know what? Some people do things. If you're right, Miss Inez, everybody ain't the same. You sure right, Miss Inez. What you said, they both have no... Miss Inez said they ain't got no class. Well, oh, wait a minute. What you say, and don't have any etiquette. You said that's the way they are. No, I don't think they should get married. Miss Inez said she don't think y'all should get married. Now, I did take a piece of what Miss Inez said. Miss Inez said, you know, some people don't know better. Sometimes people, I mean, I'm talking about his approach on presenting the marriage proposal. And, you know, maybe that was his way. You see what I'm saying? Do you want to get married? Because maybe he don't want to be let down. He don't want to be let down on camera. You see what I'm saying? So he had to present it in a way that if she said no, then, you know, I ain't want to marry, no, way. Or he could have, you know, the way he stated it, it could have been made as if I wasn't really truly wanting to marry. I just wanted to see what you had to say. So I don't know, people. It's just people just do things differently, and because of that, I still don't agree. I don't agree that they should get married because they may have a certain way that they would have present that proposal, but the action still remains. They seem like they have a volatile relationship. They seem like they're always at odds with one another. And it appeared that she had distrust. She didn't trust him because he could have been flirting with women on the internet. You know, back here at one while, it was an issue. You know, it was an issue because I felt that she thought he was entertaining those women, and she didn't like it. You see what I'm saying? And she made that known publicly. All right. So is that still an issue? If you think that that's still an issue, don't get married because it may not stop. What if a woman, if he gung ho on this internet thing, like people think he is, you know, he's really into the YouTube and the internet world. What if he finds somebody else that he thinks is better than you or worthy than you? Will he leave you for that person? Will he embarrass you? Will he, you know, go for that other woman? That's something to think about. Do you really know that man? 2 years is not a long time. Do you know about this man's background, his history, his relationship with his mother, his family? You see, I don't know, family. I don't know. And think about it. Are you in LA really related? I mean, really, are you related? And if you are related, you knew that LA cared for this man in the past. Why would you want to marry him? If that's the case. I know some people may say, well, they ain't together now. Let's say you and LA are related. Why would you want to marry somebody that one of your relatives had, that one of your relatives care for? Okay. Why would you want to do that? What kind of person are you? If that's the case. Why would you want to marry somebody when you saw him in his previous relationship? They said that man got abusive, got physically abusive. Why would you want to marry somebody like that? They have those tendencies. Well, hey, like you said, you may say, well, that was their relationship. He don't do me like that. Well, I don't know. You guys get on this national TV and then we see a different thing. We see something different. Okay, family. I mean, I'm just telling you, hey, just think about it. Just think about it. Don't be in no rush to marry people before you really, really, really get to know them. Maybe you do know them. Girl, I'm sweating up in here talking about this marriage. It's hot up in here. I just want you to just think about it before you marry this man, okay? And think about if that's all you want in life, okay? What is it that you want out of a man? And if he doesn't fit those criteria, then maybe you may need to just kind of wait, okay? All right? What you say, blessed and high top? You say, even in marriage, Miss Patricia, I've seen people get married and stay married, and I've seen folks get married and divorce. I'm happy for them. Either they work out or not, in my opinion. Thank you, Miss Blessing. I appreciate that. Now, my thing is this. Those people that got married, when you say even in marriage, you've seen people get married, okay? And then they stay married. But are they happy? You've seen people get married and you've seen people stay married. But what kind of marriage is that? Are they happy? Are they in an abusive relationship? Are they staying in a marriage because they got kids and they don't want to separate and divide? We got kids and I don't want, I want my kids to have a father in there. Or you staying married just for the sake of the word saying, I'm married. See, that's why I'm saying, fam, you got to know your worth. I'm not finna marry nobody that is sitting on their tail at home on the internet, and I'm up there working 24/7, 2 and 3 jobs. I'm not finna marry nobody that I had to jump on and fight about creeping online. And I know what he done. He done did it before, and he done it again. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna marry nobody that's half-ass asking me to marry. You see what I'm saying? I'm not finna marry no man don't know how to manage their money. I'm not finna marry no man. I'm not gonna marry no man like that. I'm not. You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have some problems down the line sooner than later. Now, do you want to have a life of turmoil and hardship, or just stop this thing now? And I'm not gonna marry you, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm not finna do it. If it's already going on before you get married, what you think gonna happen when you get married? That's all I'm saying, family. It ain't my call, but I'm just offering a word of advice. Don't do it. You see? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Blessing Hot Top, I thank you, baby. I love you, darling. I thank you. You know, thank you for that. You know, it's okay to disagree. It's okay. But Miss Joy Brothers, you said what we have to realize, a man is not going to do no more than you allow them to do. And he done did some things, and I'm not going to say she didn't. He know what she gonna accept. I wouldn't accept that. You see? He know what's going on. She do too. I think it's all a show. I think it's all a show for real, family. Y'all know those people that get online and do extreme stuff right before certain things just for ratings. I still think this is the same thing. But I think that something else is more into this. I think he may be a little salty because Latrice may have found out. I still think that man got some feelings for that woman. I do. I think that man still got some feelings for her. I think he may be a little jealous. I think he's trying to make Latrice's eyes pop out. I think that's what he's trying to do. I think that he's playing on this lady friend heartstring. She might have been really thinking he was for real. I don't think he's for real. I don't think he's for real. Show down. Because I think it's kind of selfish. And you cannot be selfish until I get married. You cannot be talking about a marriage and you don't want that child, her children around. Now, I don't know if this woman's children is grown. I think the young boy is about 15, 16 or something like that. He's still a young kid, but he's getting up there. No. Y'all better, young lady, you better look at the big picture. What do you want out of life? What do you want out of life? How long? The YouTube, I know this thing here been around for a minute. That's all you require of a man to sit in front of a screen. And, some of these folks that's on YouTube, they make some money now. They make some money, made a big career out of that. But see, do they manage their money? You see, how is he with money, finances? What kind of tendencies he got? Can you trust him enough to say he won't cheat on you? Is he abusive? Do he care more about this YouTube than you? Think about it. Family, I know we can go on and on. We can go on and on about this, but that is what I thought about. That is what I was thinking about, family. And I just wanted you guys to know that that was something that some of us talked about. That was what's brewing on the YouTube streets. What you said, Ms. Swallow, you said the Tube's rumor was that that he called her son ugly and said he didn't like him, and she chose Coco over that. Family, I done told y'all. If you have this attitude toward my children that I love, you got to love my kids too. You got to love my kids. You can't sit up there, don't want my, and see, that's what some folks do. They try to separate you from your family. That's where that abuse start coming in. They don't want you around nobody but them so they can control you. Not saying he doing that. I'm just saying those are the telltale signs, family. Yeah. Those are the telltale signs. Absolutely. Well, family, I know y'all got to get back to your family. And I just, it's a lot of us. We have plenty to say about all of this. We have plenty to say. No more drama. What you say? I believe that the chain he's still wearing that LA bought him shows his feelings is still. What? Wait a minute now. Hold up. Hold this train up now. See, that's what I'm saying. Hold up now, Miss No More Drama. You mean to tell me this man got a chain on that Latrice bought him and he's still wearing it? Now, come on. BM, Miss Other, who was the other lady I was just talking to? What? You still got a chain on that your ex bought you and you walking around the house with your current woman? You shouldn't have told me that. Thank you for telling me that, No More Drama, but you shouldn't have told me that. That man, all of this is a ploy. That man is trying to make Latrice jealous. Anytime you sit around here, you're supposed to get rid of that jewelry. And don't he still have the shoes she bought him and all that? You don't supposed to have none of that stuff. Because every time you put your feet in them shoes, you're going to think about that woman. Every time you're going to look at yourself grinning in the mirror with that chain on your neck, you think about, you attached to that woman still. Girl, do not marry him. Don't marry him. I'm telling you now. I know some people may not agree with that, but do not marry that man. If you cannot take that chain off your neck and get rid of it, if you cannot take her belongings out of this house that she has bought you, we can't get married. And if you did get rid of it, we still can't get married because you still got some skeletons in your closet. What other skeleton he got in his closet, y'all? What other skeleton he got in his closet? She better wait. If she ain't had nobody better than him, she better wait. Because somebody else better than maybe in the wings waiting for her. See, now, No More Drama. Thank you for telling me that, baby. If that is the chain, you say you believe that's the chain. If that is the chain that his ex bought him, they ain't ready. I done got hyped up, y'all. Y'all done got me hyped up. Y'all done got me hyped up. Miss Pittsburgh, what you say? I'm happy for them. They love each other and they will work it out. They go out going to dinner with her kids. They do? Well, then that's good. That's good they go out to dinner with the kids. They need to do that. I just don't think it's... Miss Pittsburgh, Miss Pittsburgh still a Mr. or Mrs. Pittsburgh still. I just don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready. But it ain't my call. It ain't my call. Okay? It ain't my call. But that's just what I see. You saying they go out, you said they be out together with the kids and all that good stuff. Miss Pittsburgh said they be out together with the kids, out eating. Okay, they slowly bringing them in. Okay, if that's what's going on, that's good. That's a good sign. If that is what's going on. I just don't think he was genuine. I just don't think he was genuine when he proposed to her. Now, he may have his own way of doing things, and people are different. You know, people are different now. Okay? I didn't say he didn't care about her. I didn't say she didn't care about him. I just think they need to wait. And that's my call. All right? Miss Harper? Yeah, I just think they need to wait. Michelle Vaughn, what you say? What skills does he have? Okay, what skills does he have? YouTube is not a forever thing. Now, that's what I was thinking, Miss Vaughn. It ain't forever. Then what you have? If YouTube snatched them folks' channel away, what would they have? You'll see them start arguing with each other. They be ready to fight each other. When they be losing, lose a channel or the numbers go down, they start freaking out because there needs to be something else more founded. There needs to be having something else, you know, something that's more stable. You see, family? Because that's gonna cause a problem. If something happened with that man's channel, y'all gonna see the beast raise his ugly head. I'm telling you now. Money changes a lot of things. Money changes a lot of things. If that glue ain't tight enough with that relationship, it'll fall apart just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Thankful for life. What you say? Good evening, Auntie. Yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, darling, and your family. Yeah. It wasn't a real proposal. That's what Miss Thankful for life, and I think it wasn't true. It just didn't feel like a real proposal. It just didn't. The woman had to put her hands on the hip. She said, "Look, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Courtney? What are you trying to?" Yeah, that's what she was trying to. Look, man, do I need to beat it at you? Go ahead and say it. What you trying to say? He couldn't get it out. She had to almost say it for him. Matter of fact, I think she had to say some of the stuff. Child, please. Please. What you said, Chris? Love Chris and Convo. What you said? I have to watch them in a while. You haven't watched them in a while, but it's not a good look if you wearing a Rolex and don't have a car. Is it a real Rolex, family? You know, they be having knockoffs around here, y'all. They got plenty of knockoffs look just as good, family. But yeah, got a Rolex. And why come he can't drive? Why is he not driving? I don't know. Folks' priorities are not intact. Get your priorities straight. Prioritize stuff. Okay? And wasteful spending. Wasteful spending. How do you, like the woman said, how you gonna go buy a Rolex if it's a real Rolex and you ain't mobile? I guess you're relying on her car, relying on her real job, relying on her everything. They said the place is in Lele name, ain't it? He said that. That's Lele place. Child. Young lady, I don't know. You need to wait for you marry that man. I think you need to wait. I think you need to wait, baby. Thank you, love, Chrissy. Convo, thank you for that. What you said, your hair is so pretty. I love the curly. Thank you, baby. I sewed it in last night. Child, I sewed this hair in, and I said, look, I had a wig. I washed the wig and conditioned it, but I just didn't feel like wearing that wig, so I just got this hair and pieced it up. Found some hair here, found some hair there. So washed my hair, conditioned, and braided my hair, and I just sewed this in, baby, and it feels good too. Thank you, darling. It's long. Look how long it is. It's like to my chest. That door. Y'all seen that door? Still painting on this door. But yeah. But it's pretty long. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, guys. Chris Convo, what you say? Artie girl is his priority. They have to do with the marriage. Yeah, his priorities are not in check, baby. Yeah, you know, guys, we got different opinions. It's okay. It's okay that we have different opinions. Actually, I want the woman to prosper well. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make a sound decision. You know, just because somebody proposing to you, that don't mean you got to marry and family. You know, if that's the case, we all be making mistakes every time you turn around. You know, just because somebody proposed to you does not mean you need to marry them. It doesn't mean that at all. So you just want to be careful about that, family. And think about, you know, what you want in life. You know, you're at an age, people say, do I want to have to deal with this all my life? Do I want to have to deal with that all my life? What do you want? And look at and examine where you are and you think, if he can offer that. You know, it ain't all about that all the time. It's all about, you know, if you have a love for a person, do you have some of the same interests? You know, do you think he would be willing to make those sacrifices for you that you would be for him? I mean, it's a lot of things you have to factor in. So I don't know, family. Just think about it. Just think about it. You said she has 2 children, a daughter in college, and her son is with his dad. Yeah, well, I don't know, and I don't know why all these why the children ain't with the mother. That's another thing. You know, I'm all on him about what he need to be doing. What kind of qualities does she have? You know, in a mate, is that something? Obviously, you know, you call yourself proposing. Is that something in her that you want to spend the rest of your life with? You know, are you able to give up some things for her? Okay. Penny Proud, you said, I think they are looking for clicks and views. I think so too. And they pulled back and came up with this whack nonsense to get people talking about them again. You know, like a shocker. Yeah, I just don't believe it, fam. I just don't believe these folks. It wasn't genuine. I just don't think they are ready for that. I don't think they're equally yoked at all. At all. All right, family. I know y'all got to get back to your family. What you said, Queen Bree? You said, are you married and do you have a job or car? If not, yes. Yeah. Twala Fields, what you said, no license, no job, still wearing his ex-girlfriend necklace and another girlfriend name on his neck. Don't Twala Fields. And guess what, y'all? Twala Fields make a valid point. First of all, you ain't got no license. You ain't got no driving license. You're too old for that. No job other than YouTube, Facebook. You still wearing your ex necklace. That's what they say. Now, I don't know. But if you are, and then another ex-girlfriend name tatted on your neck, they say he was in love with that one girl that he first was dating. Is he still talking to her? Y'all ain't trying to cause no division. But I'm just saying, y'all got, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Run. And just because somebody asks you to get married, don't mean you got to get married to them. I'm telling y'all, don't be so quick to marry somebody because they want to marry you. Come on. Too sweet, what you say? No, NS Patricia, you said what we won't be, other women will. All right. Some women are afraid of being alone. Oh. I'm not messing with a broke, non-motivated man, but some women will. I'm a hard worker and very motivated. What she said. Y'all heard what Too Sweet said. What I want, somebody else will. Somebody just get proposed to. They think that's the greatest thing that a man could say to them, whether they want him or not. What Shirley Brown said? Half a man is better than no man at all, or something like that. She said. Some people really think that. Hey, I guess that's the way some people think. You're right about that, baby. Thank you for that. Thank you, Too Sweet. Thank you, Too Sweet. They'd rather have a piece of a man rather than no man at all. Okay. All right now. What you say, Tree's not thinking about him. She denied the fact that she ever been with him. Like who? Who y'all talking about? What? I think he still have feelings for LA as well, but he don't want to be controlled. Showed on. He showed on. And you said, I like Lele, but he need to get a job and become the man of the house. Well, I think he already trying to be the man of the house now. I don't know if he got status to go with that, but he wants to try to be. He want to talk about being a man, but I'm talking about some actions, you know, getting a job and, you know, doing things as a leader, as a man, as you know, somebody you can count on that's reliable. You know what I'm saying? Other than loving on somebody in the bedroom and every now and again you're passing the joint. There's more to life than that, baby. I'm telling you. I promise you it is, because you can do that by yourself. diverse, but to some kinda. Yeah, baby. Yeah. What you said, Twyla? Come on. I can't read it. What it say? You don't want me to see it now. Oh, okay. What you said? No more drama. You said so true. Still wearing a necklace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're wearing the man, the woman necklace, you ain't ready. Now, my word to you, Miss Lady, if he is still wearing that woman's necklace that she bought, if I were you, I would run for the hills. Not, y'all already in it, but I wouldn't be talking about no marriage. You watching Treese every day, worrying about what she's doing. If he's so in love with the one he's with, Treese and what she should not be on his mind and constantly. If she's constantly on his mind, if he's wearing the items that she bought and he keeps them, that's a no-no. That's the red flag that you need to watch, baby. Those are the signs. That's the sign. He ain't through with that woman. That woman's still in him. He don't even want to get rid of the things that she bought. I don't care if it is some expensive stuff she bought. Get rid of those things because those are reminders. Those are attachments. He's sleeping with 3 women, 2 women. He in the house with 2 women, one in his head and one in his mind, and the one he got in there with him. Yeah, come on, baby. Y'all, come on. Y'all know better than that. Y'all know those folks ain't ready. You know they ain't ready. I feel that it was a half proposal. I feel that he ain't ready. I feel that he is a lot of things. I feel he's lazy. I feel he mismanages money. I feel he don't even know how to handle money. He had too much money. He's liable OD or go lose it on the boat. He don't know. It's a whole lot of stuff that man ain't ready for, especially no marriage. Come on now. I think he's too selfish. He don't want nobody in that house with that woman but her, the dog, and him. Y'all better know your worth. Now, that's my take on that. All right, family? So I'm going to let y'all get back to y'all family, y'all. I love you guys. I want y'all to have a Merry Christmas today. Christmas is almost over with, so I'm just let you guys, what is it, 5:24 p.m. here in Lou? Let you guys go ahead back to your family. I want to tell you I love you. Know your worth. Don't settle. Okay? And stop making excuses for these folks. Bye-bye.